Hey everyone. In this video I want to share with you one of the ways where childhood bullying has still kind of tripped me up to this day. Thankfully I've been able to work on a lot of the other issues that I had from being emotionally bullied as a kid. I was never really physically bullied because for whatever reason that just didn't really seem to happen all that much in the area I grew up in. More so what people chose to do is emotionally bully you, make fun of you and belittle you and that sort of thing. Basically just talk crap about you, make you feel bad about yourself. And that happened to me a lot growing up because I was always an easy target. I was short, like significantly shorter than everyone. Even now I'm not tall by any means, but on top of being short, I was really thin. Like back then I spent most of my time playing video games, so I was really thin. So being short and thin, that's like the stereotypical easy target, and that's what I was back then. So it took me a lot of time to work on building my self-esteem and basically just building myself up from being torn down time and time again by the kids that I grew up with. And thankfully over the years I was able to work on a lot of that and get to a place where I can say that I truly like who I am. And I think one of the most important things was I just learned to start kind of treating myself the way I would my friends, to rely upon myself as my own friend. It made me become very independent because I felt like I couldn't trust other people all that much, because even occasionally my own close friends would make fun of me, and I get that there's like banter and whatnot that happens, but sometimes they take it a bit too far, so it made me even a bit distrusting of the people that I cared about. And so I just kind of turned inward after a while. But thankfully, fast forward to now, and after years of hard work, I was able to let go of almost all of that stuff. But there is one remnant that remains from my childhood bullying, which trips me up to this day, and it's something I'm trying to work on, but it's just so difficult. The problem that I now have and have had for a while is, now that I've kind of worked on building myself up, and especially on like becoming stronger both mentally and physically, now I kind of have this overblown sense of justice, and I really get frustrated and disappointed when I witness bullying happening in the world. And this isn't good because it's not up on me to save other people, right? And like trying to step in between bullies and their victims when you don't know people can be incredibly risky in the adult world. I don't really do that per se because it doesn't happen often, but when I witness bullying, it just really, really irks me. And one of the primary ways that I witness this now is actually on the road, because many of you probably don't think of it in this way, but I believe that someone who drives like an aggressive jerk is a bully. They're basically knowing that other people on the road can't do anything to them because we're all in these freaking massive steel cages that can mess crap up and literally kill people. So nobody's gonna like do anything back to someone who's bullying others on the road. So you get these entitled idiots, and there's a ton of them here in LA, who will just tailgate others, or they'll weave in and out of traffic, they'll cut people off, and basically just act like they're the center of the frickin' universe and everybody else needs to bow down to them. And whenever I witness someone like that, whether they're on the road or in person at a grocery store line, and they're acting like they are more important than everyone around them, or people will cut in line, people like that just really bother me now. And it's something I've tried to work on, but I still haven't conquered it, because I just can't stand to see that, because I know it reminds me of my childhood pretty much, and it reminds me of the way that I felt when I was getting bullied, and I don't want other people to have to feel that way. So whenever I encounter those a-holes, I want to kind of teach them a lesson so that they stop doing that, so other people won't be their victims anymore. But that's not my job, and I know that, but it's still a desire that I have, even though I know it's kind of irrational. I still wish that I could do that. Every time I encounter one of these morons on the road, like there's so many things going through my head of like ways to teach them a lesson. Like if I had like a massive magnet, I would just suck their vehicle up into the air and be like, have fun, you're screwed, now you can't go wherever you're going, just screw you, and just keep going and leave them stuck there. Or like find a way to just take their vehicle off the road, or maybe get them to stop and then pop all their tires so they can't go. So, yeah, it's not good. I shouldn't be thinking like that, but I do, because it just all goes back to being bullied and not wanting other people to go through what I went through. And I know that that still happens as adults, and you still get these people who just act like their actions don't impact anyone but themselves, and I can't stand that. So yeah, there you have it. That's like the main thing that still trips me up to this day from my childhood bullying. It's really messed up my sense of justice. It's made me want to kind of eradicate bullying, but that's not possible. Like, there's no way to do that. These a-holes will always exist. They'll always be out there in the world, and I can't teach all of them a lesson, nor should I even try, because I could probably end up dying doing it, so it's just not worth it. But I still have those thoughts. I still have that urge to want to step in, and yeah, it sucks. So I don't really know why I made this video per se. I guess it's more to say maybe some of you are out there who feel the same way. Maybe some of you were bullied when you were younger, so now you know what it's like. You want to put an end to bullying, but yeah, there really isn't any way to. So yeah, I guess I just made this video for people who feel the same way, or to just give you some insight into probably one of the larger problems in my life that is very difficult for me to work on. Just, yeah, it is. And there aren't many other things like this, thankfully. I mean, for this being one of the biggest issues I'm trying to work on, that's pretty good, I'd say, because it could certainly be worse. I could certainly have way worse things I'm trying to work on. This one isn't all that bad in comparison, but it still just bugs me. I really wish that I didn't have these tendencies, but oh well, they exist. So there you go. This has been a rather honest video of mine, so make of it what you will. I don't even know what the whole point of this was, but anyway, if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe for more if you like these random stories about my life, because yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to leave a like and a comment for the algorithm. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video, which won't be me talking about myself and my kind of not even all that bad problems. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!